Right, back with draft 8 and game 1. Sorry, I was just moving the computer there. I won a dice roll. I would like to play first. Yes, this is a lovely hand compared to the hands I was drawing in my last draft. 3 mana, 2 guys I can play, guys to draw into. It's perfect. Love it. We'll drop the planes first. I don't know about anyone else, but remember when you were drafting Avison and it came to dropping your first land and the first thing that went through your head was what miracles do you have in a deck? Yeah, I still do that in Return to Ravnica. Unfortunately I have no miracles in my deck, but it is still the first thing that goes through my head. There was nothing more frustrating than dropping a plains in turn 1 and then at the start of turn 2 drawing a Thunderous Wrath or something like that. So what is he doing here? He's playing a Thrillkill Assassin with Death Touch. Pretty nasty. What do I want to do here? What is my best play? So we can drop this guy and take 2 damage next turn. Or we can detain him and draw a card. I think we drop this guy. This is going to be relatively powerful because I'm just going to keep sending that back to his hand. He gets the 3rd mana and he plays a Dreg Mangler. So he's off to a good start. I'm not blocking anything. What is the best action? I think we're swinging for 2 anyway, because the Sunspire Griffin's not going to block either of those guys, so I might as well get the damage from it. Now, I can potentially take another 5 damage next turn and play this guy. And then on my turn, swing, send that back to his hand, detain this guy, and then possibly take damage from whatever he plays next turn. I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. Hopefully drop something like a Trestle Troll or something like that. Something that doesn't attack. Now, most players tend to play their land in their main phase 1, even if they're not going to cast. So it might be that he's mana screwed. That might just be me being optimistic. Okay, that's fine. There we go. It does have a 4th mana. Right. So our options are we swing, bounce this guy, detain this guy, and I can either drop Guildmage or the Cellarous Songbirds. It will probably be the Cellarous Songbirds. However, I can play this and it can effectively block everything of his. But let's attack first. With toughness 2 or left, I thought it was casting cost. Yeah, sure, I'll use it anyway. Right, does that change things? Yes, most probably. In reality, no, it doesn't really. It certainly slows him down. We're going to inaction injunction this guy to draw a card. I could inaction injunction the other guy to draw a card and get in for another 5 damage. Yep, I think we'll do that. We should probably have dropped the Guild Mage as opposed to casting the second inaction injunction. It means I've got something that detains on the table constantly. So the Lover Crew and another Thrill Kill Assassin. So we're going to swing in. Nothing to bounce back to his hand. We'll play the Sky Knight and detain this guy. And the Guild Mage. No, I've got 8 damage in the air. And he can come in for 4, that would put me in 6. Shoot me for 1 would put me in 5. And if he drops another mana, potentially it could have explosive impact and kill me. But can he deal with the 8 flying damage? That is the question. He's having a think about it. What have we got here? I know one of these cards is the Crocodile, which there's no point in playing. And he doesn't indeed play anything. I guess we've got to attack first. In theory he's got nothing that can block the 8 damage coming in, so he's got some trick, I just don't know what it is. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Okay, so that's going to kill this guy. Sure. It's also going to mean he's only taking 4 damage this time round. He's going to shoot me. Right. Now, I can detain this. And then he gets in for 4, putting me on 5, shoots me. I don't think he can kill me if I detain this guy. My other options are to play the Cellar of Songbirds, get 2 blockers, and I can block him anyway. In fact, yeah, if we're going to do that, it means that I only take 1 damage next turn. Or 1 damage from 1 attacker. Sure, he shoots me. He swings in with everything. I'm going to take 2 damage and hope he can't do 5. Again, we'll swing in. Can he do anything about it this time? No. Thank God, I was getting worried there. So that worked out quite well. I think I made a mistake in casting the second in Action Injunction. I should have played the Prav Guildmage, but in the end it didn't really matter. So we didn't see any stab wins or anything, so I'm not going to put these guys in. I guess he had a few instants, but I would rather wait and see just how bad they are before I put this in. And I've got another game effectively. These creatures were pretty bog standard, so I'm not worried about them. Yeah, I think we just go with it as is and see how it runs. This is great. See, running two colours instead of 3 is awesome. I love it. So we're not going to mulligan this hand. We're going to Judge's Familiar, which effectively slows him down an awful lot. He's now got to ask himself, am I going to counter whatever he casts? Any 3-drops are? Yes, he does. Oh, he has an imp. That's unfortunate. These guys can trade off. No? Okay, then these guys can trade off. This guy is really frustrating. So that would put me in 15, and next turn he goes to 15. Yeah, sure. So I suspect he does have some mana problems now. Unless he's just strong on with this guy. But he doesn't. Okay, so he is struggling for mana. Sorry mate, but haha. It happens. I know exactly how you feel. Draft 7 was awful. So yeah, I'm going to take 2. It would have been as well attacking with Imp and gaining 1 life from it, I think, personally. Because this turn it's just going to get bounced back to his hand. I'm certainly not going to give him the guy that lets him cycle through his cards back. And I think we're going to drop... Let's drop this. I'm relatively happy to trade this off for the thrill kill guy, to be honest. Unless he gets more mana soon, I think this game is going to be won in the air rather than via this. So if he wants to attack, I will block. He's got the 4th mana now. What does he use it for? No, that is the question. Annihilating Fire on that guy. So, yeah, the counter on that spell does nothing. Okay. Nothing I could do about that. We're going to pass and hopefully syncopate something nasty this turn. Sure, he gets in for 2, that's fine. I'd rather he didn't play that, to be honest, because it blocks. Syncopate for 3, it goes to the graveyard. Presumably it doesn't have much more that's cheaper than 3, given he was stuck on that mana for so long. Get in for 3 damage. This turn I will drop the sentry. An action injunction this guy. Play the land. What have we got? Jailbreaker. Doesn't really do much. We could Tristani's Judgment this guy, get him out of the way, swing in. He'd have to trade off guys. But that just seems a bit excessive. It looks like I can get 3 damage through without any bother, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to drop the wall and see what his play is. If he can kill both flyers next turn, then we could have an issue. To be honest, I never even realised it was playing green. Game 1, I'll take it. That's right, he was playing green, of course he was playing green. Some people put strange things in their decks. Mana Bloom, really? I mean, it's not ramp, that's not a ramp card. I can see it being in there for fixing, but if you're really scraping the barrel, if that's your fixing card. Yeah. That would have been frustrating, that would have killed both my flyers. But then, with this draw coming up, I think we could have held off for the win. So that was it. Draft 8, Game 1, and we'll see you in Game 2.